Welcome back to Cobalt Black. Today I'm reviewing He Is Coming, a roguelike RPG auto-battler that actually punishes you for not thinking. And after clearing the swamp on hardest difficulty, I've got some thoughts. Yeah, I know I'm late, like really late, but I had to do it. I finally picked up this game from the Steam Winter Sale, and I absolutely had to cover it. He Is Coming is a tactical auto-battler where you've got 3 days to prepare for a boss hunt. Every 3 days, a new monster hunts you. You need to explore the world, gathering the right equipment to counter their specific mechanics. It's got over 350 items, 30 plus unique bosses, and it's published by Hooded Horse, currently $19.99 on early access, and was released on July 17th, 2025. Here's what makes it different from other auto-battlers. Every boss forces a different strategy. You can't just build the good stuff and win. The Razorclaw Grizzly ignores all armor, so stacking defense is worthless. The Black Knight absorbs your attack power, so building glass cannon gets you killed. This means you're constantly adapting. You find a powerful sword early, but you know the Black Knight is coming in 6 days. Do you take it knowing it'll make the fight harder, or do you pass on that short-term power? That's the decision-making I love in roguelites. It's not, is this item good? It's, is this item good right now? And will it screw me later? What works? The boss variety is excellent. 30 plus bosses means you're constantly facing new mechanics. I've got dozens of runs under my belt, and I'm still seeing new combinations. The item synergies are deep. I broke the swamp on the hardest difficulty with what looked like a mediocre build on paper, but the interactions between the items turned it into a monster. That's good design, rewarding you for understanding systems. Meta progression keeps it fresh. You unlock new items by completing challenges, so every run, even failed ones, contributes to expanding your options. I appreciate that. The difficulty curve is legit. Hardest mode kicked my ass until I learned the systems. This isn't one of those games where hard mode just means bigger numbers. Then there's Kingmaker mode. This is the asynchronous PvP mode in He Is Coming, where the world is much larger, much more open, and all of the bosses have been replaced by other players' past builds, offering constantly shifting strategies. And when you beat the champion, your build becomes a champion other people have to fight. If it gets 10 wins in a row, the skin you were using unlocks its winged variant, or ascends. Oh, did I mention there are skins? Anyways, what doesn't work? It's in early access. 2 biomes right now. There's more content coming. What's here is solid, but if you need 100 plus hours of content in day 1, you might want to wait. Sort of. The Kingmaker asynchronous PvP mode definitely helps replayability a lot. Early runs can feel samey. Before you unlock item variety, you're working with a limited pool. The game opens up after 5 to 10 hours, but that early stretch can drag on if it doesn't immediately hook you. That's not to say there isn't build variety. You're just missing some of those key items that can help push your builds far and away past their limit. Runs can feel RNG dependent. Now, this is a common complaint I see around, and even one I've made myself, but after 30 hours of playtime, I do really feel like this is a bit of a skill issue. Before you go and get mad, I had this problem too. I still have it. Some runs feel destined to fail. However, I do feel like on average, at least for me, it's been an issue of being inflexible with build comp, not looking at the next boss's ability or build, and just not knowing all the possible synergies. Yes, there are some runs that seem like they're just doomed, but after learning more about the game, I've realized it's fewer than I initially thought. Let me give you an example of strategy here. On my hardest difficulty clear, I built around regen, high health, and no armor. Sounds weird, right? Well, the boss is a long haul kind of fight, so normal glass cannon builds won't work. I went with 0 armor because there are a couple of items that grant you much more extra health and extra armor, only if your base armor is 0. And health needed to be high because my whole build focused on putting my health back, but you can't put your health back if you get one shot. And lastly, the cherry on top of it all, my weapon and another item I had scaled my damage off of having regen. So even when it looked like I didn't have a lot of damage, I was packing. Now, for this stage it worked great, but if I had tried this in Kingmaker or another biome, I could have gotten obliterated by something that hits hard enough to break through my regen, or a poison build with some freeze to cut my attack in half. That's the kind of thinking this game rewards. Not what's the best build, but what's the best build for this run against these bosses with these items available. Alright, who should buy this? If you love Darkest Dungeon's decision making, you'll love this. If you want an auto battler that demands actual strategy instead of just clicking the shiniest thing, this is it. If you're tired of roguelites where optimal means following a flowchart, He Is Coming forces adaptation. Who should skip this? You want a chill auto battler to zone out to? This ain't it. You need to think or you lose. If early access games with limited content right now frustrate you, wait for 1.0. They're adding more biomes and the Demon King himself. If you hate pixel art and turn-based combat, obviously this is not your game. Would I buy this at $19.99? Oh my god, yes. The strategic depth is there. The boss variety keeps runs interesting, and the meta progression gives long-term goals. I've got 30 plus hours in, and I'm still learning synergies. I still haven't beat the hardest difficulty with every boss combination, or the hardest difficulty in the other biome, nor have I gotten a Kingmaker champion of every skin to ascend. That's replay value. If you want to see the build that cleared Swamp on hardest difficulty, I've got a full run linked in the video description that shows exactly how that strategy plays out. Steam link for the game is below. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go figure out how to beat the woodland biome, because that's really bugging me. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, a sub and a like would be very much so appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel right now. Every little bit helps. And guys, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.